Right, reading Srimad Bhagavatam. Thank you very much for coming, joining us today on Sunday program, Srimad Bhagavatam, class 5 to 12. Lokam pradashaya suhatam tavakam me. Yatratyahitam urasa vayava apurvau. Asmad vidasya mana unnayanau vibharde. Bhavat bhutam sarasa sasuddhadi vaktre. Lokam, residential place. Pradarshaya, please show. Shruhittama, O best of friends. Tavakam, your, may, unto me. Yatratyaha, a person born wherein. Itam, like this. Urasa, by the chest. Yava, yavav, the two limbs. Breast. Apurva, wonderful. Asman, Vidasya, a person like me. Manaha, Unna, Yanao, very agitating to the mind. Vibharti, sustain, Bahu, many. Adbhutam, wonderful. Sarasa, sweet words. Rasa, amorous gestures like smiling. Sudadi, such as nectar. Vaktre, in the mouth. Translation, O best friend, will you kindly show me the place where you reside? I cannot imagine how the residents of that place have gotten such wonderful bodily features as your raised breasts, which agitate the mind and eyes of a person like me who sees them. Judging by the sweet speech and kind smiles of those residents, I think their mouth must contain nectar. Please respond, O best friend. Will you kindly show me the place where you reside? I cannot imagine how the residents of that place have begotten such wonderful bodily features as your raised breasts, which agitate the mind and eyes of a person like me who sees them. Judging by the sweet speech and kind smiles of those residents, I think that their mouth must contain nectar. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. It still bewildered, Agnidra wanted to see the place from which the Brahmana boy had come, where the man had such raised breasts. Such attractive features, he thought, must be due to the severe authorities performed there. Agnidra addressed the girl as Suhitama, the best friend, so that she could not refuse to take him there. Not only was Agnidra captivated by the girl's raised breasts, he was also attracted by her sweet speech. Nectar seemed to emanate from her mouth, and therefore he was increasingly surprised. I don't know if it's going to be auspicious what I say. Omagyanatimidantasya gyananam gyana shalakaya chikshudam militam yena tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadaman Vedati Swaparandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Udapadakamalam Shri Gurum Vishnam Shri Rupam Shri Gajatam Sarvana Raghunathamitam Tam Sahi Shadvitam Shabhadutam Harijanam Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Jaganvitam Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopisha Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sutta Devi Pranamami Hare Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Devacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namaram Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Gadadhara Shiva Shri Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we have been hearing all the, what do we say, explicit descriptions of Purvi Chitta's body that attracted the mind of Aknidra. Huh? Yes? So he is highlighting that today the one that is attracting him most is the breast and her sweet speech. Yes? Correct? So here Krishna is saying this is all seems to be very poetic. Huh? We chanted also very nicely the mantra. But he's only describing the breast and the. You understand? So in definition, it is all lust. It's pure lust. Attraction for the opposite sex is nothing but lust. You understand? Yeah? So Krishna also says in this verse, I'm sure you know, correct? You have read this many times. Sri Bhagavan Vacha Kamesha Krodesha Rajaguna Samutva Mahasana Mahapapna Vidihenam Eva Vairinam. So this lust is the greatest enemy. He says that Vidihenam Eva Vairinam. Translation Mahasana Mahapapna. So Krishna is explaining what is the real problem. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said it is only lust, only Arjuna, which is born of contact with the material mode of passion and later transformed into wrath, which is the all-devouring sinful enemy of this world. You understand this point? Yeah? So in other words, captivated by lust. And it's not enlightening, you know. Aknidra is captivated by lust. And it is explained that in this material world, nobody is free from lust except Nara Narayan. What is that word? 331. So nobody can escape this. Don't think that anyone can escape. Among all kinds of living entities begotten by Brahma, namely man, demigods, animal, you see, even animal, none but the sage Narayana is immune to the attraction of Maya in the form of living. So no change. Huh? Everyone is captivated. So it's not that it is the woman, you know, it goes to explain. You see here, Just try to understand the mighty strength of my Maya in the shape of a woman, uh, who by the mere movement of her eyebrows can keep even the greatest conquerors of the world under a grip, just by moving her eyebrow. How powerful she is. Just now we read he was attracted to her features, right? Yes. Understand this point? Hello? Hello? The most powerful thing of a woman is her tears. If she starts crying, every man's heart breaks. Hello? How powerful you are sitting quietly in the corner. Huh? Can you imagine? They are sitting quietly in the corner by just moving their eyebrow. Hello? One phone call, that's it. Darling, what happened? Right? See this. One who aspires to reach the culmination of yoga and has realized itself by rendering service unto me should never associate with an attractive woman, for such a woman is declared in the scriptures to be the gateway to hell for advancing. So this is the thing that Kapila is saying. If you want to get out of this, then this lust must be curbed at all costs. You understand? Huh? Why? You don't curb this lust. The spiritual world, which consists three-fourths of the Lord's energy, is situated beyond this material world, and is especially meant for those who will never be reborn. Others who are attached to family life and do not strictly follow the celibacy vow must live within the three material worlds. You understand this point? Hello? So this is, we are attracted to sex life, then we must stay in this material. You understand? So the lust, that's why when a person is before brahmachari, he's been trained how to control this deadly enemy. But now, no, they go straight to college and they are experimenting with it. Correct? Mala, Shila. What mala? No, you Japa mala. It is another kind of mala. Yeah? You're experimenting. You see, instead of learning how to be controlling lust, you are exposed to lust. Correct? That's why this education system is a slaughterhouse education. It's finished. Here Krishna is saying this is enemy. But then you are making friend with your enemy. You don't know? Yeah, you want to become, what's that guy name? Ronald, I don't know, Schwarzenegger. 6-pack, 7-pack, what nonsense. Correct? These are the role models, biceps, carrying I also carry guns, not that I didn't carry guns. How heavy the GPMG is. This guy is, wow, like a pistol is carrying this stuff. Huh? Can you imagine this? Nonsense. Just to give you the idea, there is macho, that's the word, right? And then 50 women all dressed in very vulgar way are swarming around him. And this is the what? The portrait. Correct? You see how? But here they don't teach this crazy thing as Krishna said, this is your enemy. This is your what? Krishna said, Mahasano Mahapapna Vidhiyenam Vairinam. This is your enemy. No. But you are running around all the Jains and Jainas and what not? Correct? See how you are programmed. That's why the training is so important. 5 years old, you train. Hey, you better curb your lust. This is the biggest enemy. When you see here, I want to show you another verse. Why this lust is so overwhelming. Explain here, Krishna, you see how is from the Lord genitals originate water, semen, generative rain, and the flow of creators. His genitals are the cause of pleasure that counteract the distress of begetting. What does it mean? Huh? We want to close the door. You understand? Because begetting, so now it is smart. They have what do you call it? Condom, right? They don't want to beget. They just want the counter, they want just the pleasure. And they don't want to take the responsibility. That's why it's very sinful. You understand? Huh? They think this is fun. The genitals and the pleasure of begetting counteract the distress of family and friends. Family life is very troublesome. Yeah? Hello? What happened? Water living? This one. Raining now. No, not the AC. I think the leak is coming from there. The wall is leaking. No, the wall.
The thing, the one upstairs, all the cloth, all stuff in there. Yeah, this thing happened.
Go up and take out that guys. So as I was saying, the genitals and the pleasure of begetting counteract the distresses of family and friends. That's why we all know it is troublesome, this family connection. But still, we want to do it. Why? Because of that pleasure. Krishna quoted that pleasure on the genitals. You understand? That's why Maitunadi Graham. What is that? Maitunadi Graham. Sukam, tucham. This tucham means insignificant. And in that verse, only one place for sukam. Second line, third line, fourth line, all dukha dukam, pacha dukam. You see, one should cease to generate altogether if they are not, will not. If there's no pleasure there, nobody will go and do this thing. By the grace of the Lord, a coating, a pleasure-giving substance on the surface of the generative organ. This substance gives a pleasure so intense that it counteracts fully the distress of family encumbrances. Yes, lust. How lust? That pleasure is put there by the Lord. Don't try to think he's a fool. He's so smart. Understand that for that pleasure, you can see how everyone's mind completely gone. Correct? The person is so captivated by this pleasure-giving substance that is not satisfied by getting a single child, but increases the number of children with great reach in regard to maintaining them, simply for this pleasure-giving substance. Yes or no? Hello? What happened? I'm giving a class and nobody's around. Everyone is. That's why when I started, thunder came in. See, this pleasure-giving substance is not false. When whatever because it originates from the transcendental body of the Lord. In other words, the pleasure-giving substance is a reality, but is taken on an aspect of perverseness on account of material contamination. In the original sense, it is with the Lord. That's why he says in the Bhagavad Gita, Dharma avirido. Virido means what? Again. Adharma avirido. If it's done with dharma, viroda, then okay. Understand? Kamosmi, he said in the Bhagavad Gita. Sex life that is not contrary to religious principles, I am that. But who can control these things? It is so contaminating that once a person has it, it's not, you will not care if you have to have it a million times to get millions of headaches. Doesn't care. Like the woman also, once they have childbirth, hey, wow, my goodness, I will never have a child in my life again. But woman finish again. Yeah. Why? Even though it's so painful, because of that, what? That pleasure-giving substance. How captivating. Understand? Yeah? Hello? Don't know. Huh? Isn't it? Huh? Understand? That is all it is in the material world. In this material world, there is nothing. Just this thing is unique. Because of this sex life, and there are so many industries, the lawyer comes because when there's divorce, lawyer must be there. Huh? Correct? Then the gynecologist must come. For that, hospital must be there. Then the whole industry is only based on what? This material world is created for this aspect. Show you. I am not finished yet. Okay, finish this was very interesting book. But it is taken on an aspect of perverseness on account of material contamination. In material world, sex life is the cause of many distress on account of material contact. Therefore, sex life in the material world should not be encouraged beyond necessity. As Krishna says, this is what? Enemy. You cannot give enemy room, no? Hello? Yes? Hello? Huh? There is a necessity for generating progeny even in the material world. But such generations of children, oh, so much of water came down. How come so much of water came? Heavy downpour. Yes, go bring one cloth. Where is the water pushing thing? You know the rubber. It's upstairs the rubber. They don't let the water come inside here. Keep the water there because that is tight. This is thing, so the thing may come up, you know. Huh? You understand? Yeah, push all the water inside there. Don't push it here. So there is a necessity for generating progeny even in the material world. But such generation children must be carried out with full responsibility for spiritual values. The spiritual values of life can be realized in the human form of material existence, and the human being must have no family planning with reference to the context of spiritual values, not otherwise. But this is now out of context, completely berserk. Huh? Stop at 2. Hello? This is not. You understand? Huh? The degraded form of family restriction by the use of contraceptives yet is the grossest type of material contamination. Materialists who use these devices want to fully utilize the pleasure potency of the protein of the genital artificial means without knowing the spiritual importance of human form of life. In other words, without knowledge of spiritual values, the less intelligent one tries to utilize only the material sense pleasure of the senses. Understand this? Huh? Yes or no? Yeah? Huh? That's all it is. You follow? That's why Krishna says this is the enemy. And the modern society, everything is what? Going in this way, in this passionate way. Huh? Is it not? Huh? They're giving out this contraceptive to students. Safe sex. What? Hello? What is this safe sex? Huh? It's unsafe. Instead of teaching them, what is that verse? Brahmachari Gurukule, Vasandatam Guruhitam. Hello? Huh? What? Why is that? What? No, I feel there's Tapasya Brahmacharyena. That's the word. Tapasya Brahmacharyena. Yaman Yaman. Yama Yamena. What is that verse? 6:1. See here, this is how the brahmachari life is starting, how to control it. Tapasya brahmacharyena samena cha damena cha tyagena satya sauchabhyam yamena niyamena va. Dehava buddhi jam dhira dharma gya sada yanvita chipante agaham mahat api venu gurma evanalaha. To concentrate the mind, one must observe a life of celebrity and not fall down. See this? We read that his mind was fully agitated. Unmayana, what is that word? Manaha unmanayena. And his mind was completely agitated. And that also Krishna explained that when the senses act with the sense object, then there will be what? You know the word? When the senses act with the sense object, there will be what? Attraction. You know what? Do you know the word?
262.
Jayato Visaya Pumsam Sangam Sanjayate Kama. Correct? Hello? See how it works. How this lust comes. How does it come? When the senses act with the sense object. When the senses act with the sense object, then there's attraction in the heart. Yes? And when the attraction is what? Fueled. More. Wow, she got nice breath. Wow, she got good smile. Oh, look at wow, 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 wow. Everything is wow. Wow, wow. And then what comes into the heart? Huh? What comes? Lust, kama. You see how lust is developing? How? When the senses act with the sense of this. Yeah? Yes? So here, to concentrate the mind, one must observe a life of celibacy. In other words, if you do not become celibate, then you cannot purify your mind. That's not possible. That's not what? Hello? Hello? Understand? If you don't practice celibacy, you cannot control the mind. I have seen, while I was outside, I observed. I look at the faces of this man. If some woman walk by, wow, see how their mind zooms, not just like, wow. Huh? Yes. And similarly for women also, it's not just one side, it's two sides. Understand? The woman also, when they see some guy attractive, their brain goes. You follow? Because this is the law. This is the law of how to what? Kindle the lust. And where is the lust sitting? Hello? Hello? The lust is sitting on the three places. Senses, mind, and in the intelligence. Understand? And not only in these three things, but it is sitting in the heart of every living entity. Kamam, Hrid, Rogam, disease of the heart. Last is what? Last is the disease of the. When did it come? This last. When? Huh? This is spoken by Prahlad Maharaj. O worshipable Lord, because the seed of lusty desires is the root cause of material existence, is within the core of everyone's heart. Hello? Hello? Are you hearing? Where is it? Where? In your heart? Huh? Core of everyone's heart. Bird, animal, dog, cat, human, demigod, everybody. Understand? You have sent me to this material world to exhibit the symptoms of a pure Buddha. What is the relevance? Is he speaking about the heart of us and then he's speaking about himself in pure body? Why? What is it? What's the relevance here? Because a pure devotee is free from this lust. Understand? So there must be an example. Everyone is lusty. Everyone doing, I also do. Correct? But here, Krishna sends a pure devotee who is free from. You cannot be a devotee if you have lust in the heart. That's not possible. Huh? Hello? You can have lust and be a pure devotee. There was a pure devotee in our temple who had this kind of. Fortunately, he got liberated. Huh? Hello? Huh? Understand? Huh? Understand this? And you see here what Prahlad is saying. This is a very important verse actually. You read the purport. Otherwise, O my Lord, O Supreme Instructor of the entire world, you are so kind to your devotee that you could not induce him to do something unbeneficial for him. On the other hand, one who desires some material benefit in exchange for devotional service cannot be your pure food. Indian is no better than a merchant who wants it in exchange for service. Actually, I want to go another verse here. Right here. इंद्रियाणि मनः प्राण आत्म धर्म धृति मति ह्रीः श्री तेजस्मि सत्यम यस्य नाश्यांति जन्मनः. Oh my Lord, because of lusty desires from the very beginning of one's birth, when is it coming, this lust? Hello? Huh? The moment you what? You come out of the womb of the... Yeah. The functions of one's senses, mind, life, body, religion, patience, intelligence, shyness, opulence, strength, memory, and truthfulness are vanquished. You can see this, that means it's born how? Helpless, with all bad qualities. With what? All the functions of the senses, function of the mind, the life, the body, religion, patience, intelligence, shyness, everything. Right? Actually, I didn't finish that now, the brahmachari verse. I should go back to it. I didn't finish. Too many things to say in such a short time. Sorry, time is finished. Correct? Oh my Lord. It is very important. Everybody is running for money, money, money. Oh my Lord. When a human being is able to give up all the material desires in his mind, he becomes eligible to possess wealth and opulence like yours. See the difference? If you want this big money, if you can give up lust, then you see you will be eligible to possess wealth and opulence like yours. You follow this point? See how much damaging lust is. So contaminating. This is a very nice slogan about Lord Narasimha. Om Namo Bhagavate Tuvyam Purushaya Mahatmane Are Atputa Simhaya Brahmane Paramatmane. This is a prayer for Lord Narasimha, Lord Maharaj. So our point is this, that how contaminating lust is, that you can see. Yes? Hello? It's too shocking, you're quiet. What happened? Huh? Nothing? Yes? See how dangerous this is, lust is. That's why I say this now, you go to hell. You develop bad qualities. That's why Krishna, he simply said, this is your enemy. Right? Krishna would say in the Bhagavad Gita, what? Enemy. How is your enemy? Fully described in these 3 verses, right? How detrimental. That's why just now what this verse we chanted, 6, 1 to 13, right? See here, I don't think we have enough time for this class. It's going to wrap up so much time. One must undergo the austerity of voluntarily giving up sense enjoyment. One must then control the mind and the senses, give charity, be truthful, clean, and non-violent. Follow the regulated principles. Regularly chant the holy name of the Lord. Thus, a sober and faithful person who knows that the religious principle is temporarily purified of all sins performed with his body, words, and mind. His sins are like dry leaves of creeper beneath the bamboo tree, which may be burned by fire, although the roots remain to grow again in the first portion. I'm just going to show you this line. The first class, tapa, brahmacharya, the life of celebrity has 8 aspects. The life of brahmachari has got 8 aspects. One should not think of women. One should not go. Second, speak about sex life. You were telling me that's the subject every day in the camp, right? Yeah. We are putting picture of Krishna everywhere. They are putting picture of all the naked women. Yes or no? Hello? What is the decoration in your office and everywhere? What they put? Huh? Naked. Yes or no? How to become brahmachari like that? What? Katina Kai. Huh? What's the name? Shahrukh Khan. Wow. Right? Right? Yes? Did? Dally with women. One should not think of women, speak about sex life, dally with women, look lustfully at women, talk intimately with women, or decide to engage in sexual intercourse. Nor should one endeavor for sex life or engage in sex life. One should not even think of women or look at them to say nothing or talking with them. This is called first class brahmacharya. If a brahmachari or sannyasi talk with women in a secluded place, naturally there will be possibility of sex life without anyone's knowledge. Therefore, a complete brahmachari practice just the opposite. If one is a perfect brahmachari, he can very easily control the mind and senses, give charity, speak truthfully, and so forth. To begin, however, one must control the tongue and the process of eating. Uh, This is how a person who is not what? Brahmachari. But how, where this thing practice? You see, you TikTok, huh? Tik is talking. What is that tik talking? What is that? Wow. You take out now, you see how many pictures of women. It's so completely bewildering. So if a person gets addicted, I saw my granddaughter. Wow, she's so expert. I couldn't believe it. She's 2 years old, she can flip. And then when some ad comes, she knows where to skip the button. I said, wow, a little girl skipping for the show to come out, you skip ad, right? That's a skip ad, right? She knows how to press that. I said, oh my God, such a key, just a little girl. How bewildering this thing is. So attractive, That Kali Yuga, how to control the mind like that. It's going to be a real challenge, very big challenge. Especially not to even see them, how possible can. To walk with some kind of blindfold or something. Huh? Yes? So why is this training like that? Why? Because you don't like women? Huh? Hello? Why? We hate them. We hate them. What? We have to understand that the underlying point is lust. As Krishna says, lust is the biggest enemy. Correct? Lust is the biggest enemy. So we have to learn how to. You understand this? Huh? We have to learn how to curb it, how to control it. And if you can control lust, then yes, you have got what? You get the wealth and opulence as the Lord, if you can control it. And that is the binding factor that is keeping the living entity in this material world. That's now we read. For those who are not celibate, who cannot control lust, then this material world is the permanent place for them. Because they repeated birth and death, going on, going on. Like now you'll be attracted to the women, and next life you become women, you're sitting in the corner there. Oh, then the women start thinking, of course, it's better for the woman to think of the man. That's why they have been educated to become chaste. The woman, their only quality is to become chaste. That's all, nothing more. For the man, he has to be austere, and the woman has to be what? Very compatible. You understand? That's a saving grace. In this way, if the woman also becomes chaste, the man become austere, help each other, spiritually that's what? So this lust that we are talking about, because here is the brahmachari has not to see and all that. But how do we, of course, not everybody is brahmachari, and also the women, how do we curb this lust? How do you curb this lust? Hello? How? Don't know. Well, you're not sure. You mumble. You're not sure. You're speaking with, not conviction. That means it's not sure. Correct? How to control lust? It's everybody's problem. That's now we read. From the birth, everyone has got what? Where? So how do we? I don't have time actually. Time is finished. This is a very important subject. How to do it? How? Give me suggestion, Prabhu. Pandit, right? Yeah, Pandit ji. Tell me, Pandit, how? You were about to ask me this question. Let's see how he escaped. Yes. From Australia. Australians, how do they do it? They don't do it. Huh? Tell me. Why so many engineers there? One problem and so many engineers. Are you also engineer? You what? Pipe engineer. He is civil engineer, pipe engineer. What? You, you're what? Satellite, missile engineer. He is missile guy. He destroys things. So, okay, this is a very important point. You see how you can curb lust. Of course, Krishna explained in the Bhagavad Gita, the 3 verses, the last verse on that chapter, correct? Am I right? We'll go to the Gita first. What is it? 42, is it? What is it? 16? This is. You must slant a bit, slant a bit. Very big operation.
Sundar was really a solid warning.
Oh, warning, yes. So here, see here, this is Krishna's explanation. Thus, knowing oneself to be transcendental to material senses, mind and intelligence, oh, mighty Arjuna, once you steady the mind by deliberate spiritual intelligence, Krishna consciousness, and thus by spiritual strength conquer the inseparable enemy known as lust. Again, Krishna is giving a clue. Only by spiritual strength you can overcome. You cannot do it by any material means. Not possible. So how do we get the spiritual strength? The next question. Huh? Serving a pure devotee. But you also serving. How? You don't have lust in the heart. Hello? Hello? How? Tell me. Huh? Is there another verse? This is the end, is it? There's one more verse, is it? Finish. Okay, here, in this verse, in the beginning there must be faith, and one becomes interested in associating with pure. Thereafter one is initiated by a spiritual master and execute the regulated principle under his orders. So that, huh? You understand what's been explained? Thus, one is free from all unwanted habits and become firmly fixed in devotional service. In other words, by getting, first you must have faith. No? Faith means what? No? You go to the spiritual master, he tell you what to do, and then you obedient. No, I don't think I have to. No, what I can take, I will take. What I cannot take, the spiritual master, Is that the criteria? Huh? One must have faith means what? Hello? Hello? When he says faith means what? What does that this faith mean? Let's hear the woman, what they say. They've been always quiet. Huh? Surrender, yeah. Surrender means what? What I like, I surrender. What I don't like, I don't surrender. Huh? What? Huh? If we say something I don't agree, I don't surrender. I go on. Huh? What? What is this faith? Tell me. Huh? That means no question. If we say stand, you stand, sit, you sit. You say you don't eat, a Prabhupada say you cannot eat. Of course, you never tell like this. You will run home for sure. No eating prasad. Too much. Correct? So that means implicit faith. No opinionating. No what? Huh? No opinion. Prabhupada said this opinionation this opinionating thing, all will happen before you surrender. After you have surrendered, you cannot question. You cannot question. That's why you think carefully whether you want to surrender or not. No. Once you have taken spiritual master and you have complete faith in him, you have to surrender everything. Everything. Body, mind and no question. Yeah, that's why you go there. Who asked you to go there? Correct? That's why before you surrender, you have to stay with the spiritual master and you check him out, and he studies you and he checks you out. It's a 6-month principle. To see each other how you're doing. Understand? It's not some joke. So that you can get what? Hello? Implicit faith, that's the word Prabhupada used. What? Yashe deve parabhakti yata deve. Understand this point? If you start opinionating, then there's no unity. That means what? You cannot get the strength. You cannot get what? And then you agree, you get initiated. And then you execute the regulatory principle under his orders. Not that you simply do what you like. Huh? Under his rule. Even is written there, even if your householder want to have children, they must go and ask the spiritual master whether we can have children or not. That strict it is. Understand? That is order. You cannot transgress the order of the. No? That is called what? Then one becomes free from unwanted habits. What is this unwanted habit? What is that? Lust. Lust lead to anger, anger lead to greed, greed to envy, envy lead to bewilderment, bewilderment to fall down. This is how it goes. You understand? So if you want to get free from sex life, the only path Krishna says by spiritual consciousness. And spiritual consciousness cannot, CANNOT, cannot be acquired by your own strength. It's not possible. It is not possible. Even if you come from Brahmin birth or what birth, it cannot. Only by the mercy of Guru and Krishna. Then the disease of the heart can be. Otherwise, there's no possibility of capturing the Lord. Where is that verse? If you have lust in your heart, you cannot capture the Lord at all. Hello? I think it's 52. 52, I think. Oh my Lord, you are the supreme well-wishing friend of everyone, the dearmost friend, the controller, the super soul, the supreme instructor, and the giver of supreme knowledge and the fulfillment of all desire. But although you are within the heart, the foolish, because of lusty desires in the heart, cannot understand you. Yeah? You cannot. Although you are within the heart, everybody you ask, anybody on the road also they ask him, oh, yeah, God is sitting in the heart. Have you heard the comment? Yeah, he's in everybody's heart. Correct? Then stop there. But how he can understand? Because of the lusty desire in the heart, he cannot understand. This verse is also there in another place. Where? Hello? So many times we have shown you this verse. Let's see the Sanskrit, so you will know. Yadina samudradhanti yatohu iti kamajata. What is that? Huh? Lust. Kamajata means Durga digano satam hridrigato. Again, hridrigato in the heart. Smritakantamanihi. Asukritta yoginam upayato. Api asukam bhagavan anapat tam takat anaderuda pada bhavutaha. Members of the renounced order who fail to approve the last traces of material desires in the heart remain impure. And thus you do not allow them to understand you, although you are present within their heart. For them you are like a jewel worn around the neck of a man who has totally forgotten it is there, O Lord. Those who practice yoga only for sense gratification must suffer punishment both in this life and next. From that, who you will not release them, and from you, whose kingdom they cannot release. So you see how totally there's a no. There's a no in everything. No knowledge, no intelligence, no supreme destination. Hello? Huh? They cannot understand you. They cannot go back. Everything is a no. If you have one. Huh? But so the solution is to take shelter of Krishna through his pure devotees and practice the rules and regulations as he orders. Then only this anartha nivritti. Anartha means what? These dirty things in the heart will. Otherwise, there is no possibility of coming out of lust. And when you cannot come out of lust, then we have to take repeated birth and death. Again, punar avartino Arjuna. Punar, again and again. That's why even, what is it? Shankaracharya said, Naristanam. Don't see this, because you will generate loss. Understand? So you have to become Krishna conscious. You have to think. If you are Krishna conscious, you may see and you will think, wow, if this is so attractive, how attractive it will be the one who created that. Then your mind goes to who? So this is how you get trained up to understand and bring Krishna inside. The moment Krishna is there, there is no question of plus. Right? You understand? When Krishna is there, what is that? Krishna Surya Sama. Maya Andan Karma. Yahan Krishna, nahi Maya re adhikar. You follow? So our training is this. How to keep Krishna within us 24 hours a day. That is the training. That's why we are given this Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. God, you must get initiated. I think today we have a ceremony initiation. Why? Because then you get the strength from the spiritual master. That's another verse, 7:15:45. You can go and read that. By this mercy of serving the spiritual master, you get the strength to what? Overcome Krishna's. Otherwise, it is not possible. I'm overshot. Sorry, I delayed things. But at least I made my point. Yes, I have described, I summarize. I have described the enemy, correct? Yes? Who is the enemy? No. And I explained every one of us are contaminated with lust from birth, right? And I have explained how this lust is, what? What is it? Kindled. How you kindle this lust? How? I have explained, yes? How? Huh? Yes. You what? Interact with the sense object. Then what? Right? Then I have explained what? What are the dangers of this lust? Correct? Yes? All the bad qualities I have explained? Yes? Hello? Huh? Then what else I explained? Where it is. Because of this you cannot get God Krishna. Correct? And finally, I have explained how to overcome this. There is no other way than taking shelter of a bona fide spiritual master and by His mercy you get the strength of Krishna, then you can clean up this lust, the dirty thing in the heart, the disease of the heart. Kamam, Rit. Rit means what? Heart. Huh? Yogam. Rogam, not yoga, rogam, disease. So is it very clear? You said you want to ask now, you clear? Clear? Any questions?
Good. We have to have implicit faith in the spiritual master. Some people may feel they have faith in Prabhupada, but how to have faith in so-called Shiksha Gurus, senior devotees when they are not a
You have to develop that by revealing your mind. If you want to have faith in somebody, you have to go and interact. That's why associating. First, have faith, preliminary faith, right? Then you associate, correct? Then you talk. You don't talk and reveal your mind, and now you will develop that faith. Huh? Tell me. Yes? Yes or no? No. You have to interact, reveal your mind, huh? Inquire submissively, correct? Correct? If you stay a mile away, Harigana Guru, Harigana, finish. Huh? No, I'm going to temple, I'm doing seva, Prabhu, I'm doing seva. You don't even stop. How are you going to develop the faith? Then, I tell you what happened in this temple. Then there's another guy who tried to what? Take over that position. So he interacts with you. And how he's so sweet talker. People who seduce women are all sweet talkers. Hello? That's one of the quality to flatter women. You might be a sweet talker. You understand? Huh? That's a word. Huh? Don't think I'm just joking. I can show you the word. One who is sweet talker. A woman will go with what? Somebody who's what? The lowest of the lowest. But if he can sweet talk, wow, finish. You understand? I think you showed the word. Huh? So try to understand this. So this so-called sweet talker, correct? And he's talking very nicely. And then he injects your mind with all the what? Like anything, to get your faith in, he speaks bad about. That's all he can understand. But he cannot speak good. You only speak what? What? Fine fault. Correct? And then you hear, oh, right there. Oh, then your faith in the authorities get what? That's why Prabhupada said, we cannot go to the Gaudiya monks. That time, when I was there, that time he said, why we cannot go to Gaudiya? After all, they also think, no. If they just speak one word against me, then everything is finished. You understand? Just one word. If they speak one word against me, this whole institution is finished. That's why we cannot go to the Gaudiya. They are all envious of me. You understand? That's how I learned. I never knew Gaudiya Math and all these things. It just came after Prabhupada left. I was non-existent for us. I mean, talking about my time. You understand? That's how he shielded us. So that we have what? Implicit faith in him. Which is very important for our spiritual growth. And if someone undermines that, and you have some offensive mentality on the authorities, then everything is finished. Why they can do like this? Huh? Why they did like that? We are not saying no. You can come in city and do your way. You cannot. Correct? Criticize. Then how you will get this implicit faith? My question. Yes or no? Hello? Huh? Not possible. Not. If you have such a mentality, then don't come here. Why come and waste our time? Correct? Wasting time. If you want to come here and do that, then you're wasting our time. Because we will tell you and you will opinion. Correct? then how you will become spiritually strong? And then someone commented, I don't want to be a yes man. Huh? Our whole philosophy is what? To be yes man or no? Okay, no man. What man? No man. What is our philosophy? Yes. Sarvameta dattat manye mam vadasi kesava. I accept totally all that you have told me in complete conviction. Yes. That's Bhagavad Gita. No, I don't want to be yes. Then you want to be what? Woman's man. Because you learn surrender to Guru means surrender to who? Lust. Yes. Hello? So try to understand this. Then, this is not a cooperation. In your cooperation, you can always speak your nonsense, correct? And of course, if you become too vocal, then they send you home. That's also there. Can you do that in your organization? Possible? Possible, darling? Huh? So you have to learn this thing. In spiritual life, you cannot do that, especially after you have committed yourself with initiation. You cannot say all this. That's why number one offense. What is the number one offense? Today you read. What you read? Number one offense to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives in propagating the holy name of the Lord. Yes, to blaspheme the devotees or not to blaspheme the devotee. What is the number one offense? To blaspheme the devotee. Huh? What? Blaspheme the devotee. Huh?
Yeah, that is the offense. That is the offense.
Not to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives in propagating the holy name of the Lord. Why never say that number two offense is the first one? What is the number two offense? Consider demigod. That should be number one. Then blasphemy should be number two, no? Correct? But why this is number one? Because if you do this, then everything is finished. Everything is what? So please, if you want to have implicit faith, you cannot take this route. You cannot. If you're going to do it, then it's going to have severe consequences. You understand? You cannot sit with someone who's talking out his garbage. Then you become implicated. You become what? Implicated. If you cannot stop the person or you cannot shut his mouth, then you are also, by giving what? Hello? Auto reception. That means what? You cannot be a yes man for him. You cannot be what? Huh? He said, I don't want to be a yes man, and you should not be a yes man for that person. Correct? Yes? Hello? You have to be very, very careful because this is your spiritual life. You understand? Just like Bhishma Dev, he became a yes man for who? What happened to him? Killed. He was killed. Krishna said, kill him. How to win this war? You killed him, you killed this guy. Mahajan, grandfather, this, that. No, he is gone against Dharma. You understand? So we have to understand this in proper perspective. We start opinionating, that's going to be our downfall. Understand? There should be some reason. Unless, of course, the person who's leading you is a crackpot. Then, yeah, you got all reason. Not that you don't reason up, correct? But if someone has got some credibility and you try to become what? What? Opinionating, then you're asking for trouble. Yes? Yes? So this is called implicit faith. What's another class there? What's it going on? Another class? Huh? He's having a class? Oh, it's full. All right, clear. Hello. Clear? So So therefore we invite you to come, speak, question. You understand? If you want to run away, then how to build up your relationship? Huh? Of course, you see me, I'm sure you are, oh, Prabhu, Prabhu is coming, you run this side. You are eating nicely, talking. The moment I come in, everybody disappears. I'm wondering, actually, look at myself in the mirror, and something wrong with me. Huh? You have to learn to have some rapport.
Maybe talking nonsense.
Huh?
Maybe talking nonsense.
They're frightened, and Prabhu has come, he's like a disciplinarian. I only do discipline, I don't do anything else. I don't love you. Huh? Heartless person. What?
We don't know.
I can say on my way up.
Yes, Prabhupada said a spiritualist must be serious. That's one of the qualifications. One time they want to take picture of Prabhupada smiling at Prabhupada. A spiritual master must be what? Portrayed as a serious person. You understand? Not that you mess around, joke around, fool around. There's no frivolity. Understand? Frivolous. So you go inquire. One time there's what his name, Dayananda, talking morning walk. Was just generally talking and just some kind of loose talk. And in one moment, Prabhupada walking, and then he took his cane and he stopped him on his track. A spiritual master should not be misused. The guy heard that and quietly he went to the back. Prabhupada walking, he go to the back and he quiet after that. You understand? You mess around. Have to become genuine inquiry, genuine, understand? That should be the mood. You follow? Not that you go put the shoulder on him and how you today, huh? Very nice, huh? What? Buddy. This is a buddy system. Yeah? Nonsense. You follow? So inquiry must be there. You must come, you must inquire, because that will help uplift you. But if you don't, then what will happen? You will inquire from third class person. And when the third class person, what you will say? That's why he tried, he had tried to undermine. See how Krishna cleverly got him out. You can take in record. I'm speaking, this is recorded. I'm speaking what happened. If you go to such a person and think he's your guru and he's your friend, is it what happened? Yes, Sanjay? What happened? Huh? You tell me? Yes? You follow? This is a warning. You follow?
There's one question somebody asking if wife and husband, among them one is following Krishna consciousness and other is full of lustful desires, and what to do in that case?
It says in the Shastra that one cannot associate with a fallen person. So, of course, you not say you're fallen, you just have to try. Like Prabhupada's sister, she married a guy who was a meat eater, alcohol, whatnot. He was doing all kind of crazy things. But she, out of her purity, she managed to convert him to become a devotee. That is the strength. If you are Krishna conscious, your strength should be how to help others become Krishna conscious. Of course, it is easy to just cut and throw, yes. But compassion is there in the heart that you try. Just like us, you see this guy was with us for so many years, doing the same thing, undermining us and talking all kind of crazy things. But we were compassionate. We waited and waited until Krishna made the. You understand? So this is the test. That if you are a devotee and you have to be patient, trying. And if you are strong, then yes. You understand? That can happen by your strength. How to do that? Praying. Krishna is the one time the devotee was crazy, he was speaking all kind of crazy stuff, and Prabhupada was saying, you try to tell him he doesn't listen, then what to do? We will pray to Krishna that Krishna is in the heart, will give him good intelligence. How Prabhupada is telling. Huh? Yes, that we have to do that. You understand? Because woman, husband, is it woman, husband? Man, not woman. So he has to try to help. This is the what? Paradukha. You cannot just simply, oh, I'm Krishna guy, you're not Krishna guy, okay, you go home. What? Unless you're Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya, he tried so much to convince his wife, she was from smarter background. Finally, she was not changing. She was into the class, we are high class, you low class, this class, that class. And one day he just tell her, you go, your father is calling you, you go home. And then he took sannyas, and she cannot come back. Okay, if you can do that, I don't mind. If you cannot and you look for other women and all that, that's not acceptable. So you advise him that he should try to help. Hmm? Yes? Any other question? No? Okay, please try to recollect what I said. Very important. This is in our practical life. Every day we are going through. And if you can give up this lust, then rest assured you will capture the lotus feet of Krishna without any doubt. But if you cannot give up lust, then there's no question of capturing Krishna. It's not possible. Because Krishna does not exist in the lusty platform. Of course, you can try to imagine yourself as a gopi, you can try that. I don't know what will become. Understand? They started one gopi club in America in LA in 1972. All of them gathered quietly, secretly in a room and talking about all this kind of gopi stuff. And finally, what happened? Who fall down? That's all. You understand? You cannot do all things whimsically. Not possible. Okay, we stop here. Thank you very much. Gone long time already. I got another class coming on. 11 o'clock. Yeah?